Hey guys, I'm back again, and uh, today we are gonna talk about the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. So, uh, if you read my channel, if you read my channel about section, there's written over there that I am a die-hard Star Wars fan. And recently, I watched the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. It's a very short animated series, and it gives a lot of character description about Count Dooku as a Jedi Master in his past life, and Ahsoka Tano about her incident which was happen when in a childhood. There's an episode, first episode it is. So uh, the thing is, if we talk about the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, this series actually the main center of attraction of the series is actually Count Dooku as a Jedi Master. So it gives a lot of detail that about how the thoughts the thought or the mindset of the Jedi Council or Jedi Order and Count Dooku became apart. So the thing is, the in the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, it was shown that Jedi were actually or slowly becoming those personal bodyguards of the senators, and Jedi were not meant to be a kind of personal bodyguards. They were meant to maintain peace and fight against the evil. But Count Dooku, who was a Jedi Master, who never agree with this kind of thought process, and the Jedi Council too was I would say Jedi Council was very delusional, and they uh, did not think on the on the biasness the Senate is doing towards the Jedi Order or the Jedi Council. So they were becoming a puppets of the Senate, and Darth Sidious used this vulnerability of the Jedi Council to make Count Dooku to attract Count Dooku. I say towards the dark side. So, and this is the it is a pure it is a I would like to say it is a fact. I mean, you will also believe this after when you see this series, that count the Count Dooku, or you can say Darth Sidious, is not the only reason, or that Count Dooku became a Sith. The 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 delusional mindset of the Jedi Council, the delusional mindset of the Jedi Masters who were sitting on the chairs of the Jedi Council, were also a very big reason why Count Dooku chose to become Darth Tyrannus, a Sith Lord. So, uh, so yeah, and I mean, if you say this, if you I mean uh, if you see the series, Count Dooku was actually adhering uh, the true uh, what should I say, a true principles of the Jedi, true principles of the Jedi Order. I mean, there's a scene. I mean, there's an episode in which Count and his Padawan at that time, Qui-Gon Jinn, uh, they went to a planet, and in the capital of that planet, the centers the that planet's senator, that planet's senator's son got kidnapped in the capital. So they went to investigate, and they found out that his son was actually captured by some kind of rebel group on the planet, because that senator was doing nothing towards the people, and he used to spend most of his time on the Coruscant. So uh, they went and they confront the rebel group, and eventually rebel group that rebel group agrees to release his son. But suddenly that that same Santa come with his soldiers, and uh, he confronted by Qui-Gon Jinn and Count Dooku, and by the people of that capital, and by that rebel group, he came to know that this center is actually corrupt. And it is true that the Senate, the Galactic Republic Senate, was filled with the corrupt senators, the corrupt corrupt politicians who care nothing about their people. The Galactic Republic was was you can't say that Galactic Republic was kind of a very uh, uh, you can say it is a very beautiful or a very idealistic government. No, it was filled with the corrupt, greedy politicians, and and the Jedi were becoming their personal bodyguards, and due to which the master Katri, I think I am I'm pronouncing the name correctly. I hope so. So the thing is, when the master Katri, who was killed by uh, the center of the Raxus planet, and by the center's bodyguard at the Raxus planet, and her seat in the Jedi Council was offered to Master Windu. So the Count Dooku also got very upset. That, I mean, he was just there to grab a seat in Jedi Council. So this is the reason, and yeah, and now back to that incident when Qui-Gon Jinn and Count Dooku confronted that center. So there's a very famous dialogue which shows that Count Dooku was actually a very is actually a very kind and a very brave Jedi. He was not a puppet of the Galactic Republic Senate, or he was not the puppet of Galactic Republic's senators. So the senator, when Count confront and says to him that you are a very corrupt politician, your people are suffering under you. So that senator says that you serve the Senate, which means you can't question us. You are a puppet. You are a servant, a personal bodyguard of these senators, and which makes Count very angry. And he said you and he was about to kill him, that senator, but Qui-Gon Jinn, he comes between them, and he saves uh, and he stopped Count Dooku from what he was about to do. So yeah, so Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, I mean, this is a very uh, great series. I recently watched this, and it shows, I mean, in an episode, I think it was the last episode or second last episode, in which when the Qui-Gon Jinn was killed, and Count Dooku itself got very upset. and he never went to his Padawan's funeral, Qui-Gon Jinn. And at that time, I mean, it was during the episode 1, the Phantom Menace. So Qui-Gon Jinn was, sorry, the Count Dooku was actually a Jedi Master back then, but he was consumed by the dark side, or you can say his thoughts were very clouded towards the Jedi Order and the Jedi Council. So yeah, so did not even attend his Padawan's funeral. And at the time, as we all know, if you he was Qui-Gon Jinn itself was a Jedi Master, but Qui-Gon never ever ask or try to took the seat in Jedi Council. So this shows Count Dooku was a very great Jedi, and I would say he was a great Jedi. He was a great Sith, and it was no doubt in it. There is no doubt in it. So this is from my side, and uh, this is this was about the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, and my perspective, you can say, my frame of reference, my vision towards Count Dooku changed very much by seeing this series, and he was not wrong. He was not a villain actually. He was never a villain. He was right in on many things. So this is from my side, and I hope you like uh, what I share with you. So thank you very much. Subscribe and like.